Well, howdy, everybody. Tracy here with
Bradley.
and the critters, of course. Let me comb my hair again because you guys know I'm going to do that, right? Right. Okay, now I've got to find a lighter because I got to light my candle. You ever have trouble with your candle putting out a lot of smoke? You're not happy about it? Just trim that wick down, and then that won't happen as much. And then always put your candle out with either a candle sniffer or your candle top, and it will avoid a lot of that black soot that nobody likes to have. Oh, I coughed and wood out. This is just country vanilla, French country vanilla. I happen to enjoy. So, how y'all been? Haven't talked to you in a couple days. Oh, look at this hair. Let's go on about that now, okay? You know I will. Let's see.
That's working woman's hair.
Working woman. I've been working. He been working. We all been working. So, I missed you guys. We didn't do a video yesterday. I'm uploading the one from the other day. If I can't remember what I talked about, then you guys just get the date. So, that's why you know. Sometimes it's titled just a date. Because I can't remember what I was talking about.
Have you noticed as we get older that happens more and more?
Yes.
Okay.
So, like he said, we've been working. Oh Lord, you do not want to see our front room right now. It is a sea of art supplies, some craft supplies, but mainly art supplies and bedding that have all come out of that first bedroom. Because Brad, you got the frames down now?
Yeah.
He's got the frames down. He's gonna dig that mattress out tonight, come heck or high water, and then we'll get the egg crate put on top, and we'll be able to make it, and he'll be able to have a nice, peaceful night's sleep, and so will I. Because I loved my husband. You all know I loved my husband. We've been together for 33 years, married for 32. But this fool last night was talking in his awake sleep. I still don't know how that worked out. I'm afraid to really delve too far into it. He's staring straight at me, sitting on the twin bed, having a full conversation, people. And I'll say something to him, and he's like, well, I'm talking to myself in my dream. I'm like, your eyes are wide open, dude. He was kind of freaking me out. And it didn't happen just once. It happened many times. I do not know what that boy was doing. Do you know what you were doing?
Me?
Yeah.
Trying to sleep.
You were not sleeping. Your eyes were wide open.
I was trying to sleep.
And he just sitting straight up, just talking and having the best time, a whole conversation with himself. I'm just like, wow. That's the kind of things he does.
When I was in college, we went to a trap shooting tournament in Grand Island, Nebraska, and I was the most domestic out of all the college students. And I tried to hang with these guys. I couldn't do it. And these guys kept coming in and out of our room and yelling and screaming and everything. And I do not remember doing this, but several people confirmed that I sat up straight in bed and I yelled at the top of my lungs to shut the up. And then I lay back down and went snoring. And I do not remember doing that. But I scared them enough that they didn't come in the room anymore.
One time he was snoring super bad, people. And this is where we both slept in this waterbed. So I lovingly smacked him in the chest and then rolled over real quick, right? He waits. He's sleeping on his back. He waits a good 5 minutes. And then all of a sudden I hear, and he has a deep voice anyway, why did you hit me? And I like lay there and I'm like, God? Because it scared the poo out of me. I'm like, yeah. But, hallelujah, he'll have his own bed in his own room. Can hardly wait. I think he's tired of me too. I can do some weird stuff in my sleep. See, and we both take muscle relaxants, and we both take gabapentin. So, and then plus our other nighttime meds. So, by the time we take all that, we're like, and so a couple of times I put Brad through his paces, right, honey? My favorite thing is to wake up and ask for something to eat, right? Because I think I'm hungry. A couple of times he'd come back to the room and I'm asleep. A couple of times he woke me up and said, "You wanted this." Now, what he does is he goes, "Okay," and then I go and I fall asleep and he just goes back to sleep. And then sometimes I'll wake up a half hour later and I know this and I'll say, "Where is whatever?" Right, honey?
Uh-huh.
Because he was gonna, and he's like, "Well, you were sleeping." And so then we'll kind of go back and forth about whether or not I really need this, or he'll say, "Can't you wait a few hours?" So then I'm like, "Okay."
Well, and then the best part of that is I've done it 2 or 3 times. Is you'll ask me, "Well, where's my, and I'll say, "Oh, you ate it,"
Isn't that horrible?
and you're like, "I did? Yeah, you loved it. It was great."
Yeah. Yeah. Or he'll keep last night. I remember the popsicle thing. He brought in okay, I love me some sugar-free popsicles, people. Okay? I do. I eat them every day.
And every night.
Because they're cold and they're delicious and I can have them. So, last night, I know I asked for some. And he come in with them and then he kept reminding me I had popsicles I needed to eat. So. Right, honey?
Yes, and I was nice about it.
So, yeah, I think you'll be glad that you're not having to put up with my antics too.
Yeah. Well, and I did not want you to wake up in the wet spot.
Well, as long as it's not dark red and coming from me, I'm all right. Well, I really don't want to wet myself. So if you hear the gurgling and stuff in the background, it's my washer and then my dryer because I'm doing laundry. And is the dishwasher still going?
No.
The dishwasher's done now. So sometimes, it can get, I love the sound of a washer going though, because we spent, as you guys know, I'm telling you this if you're new, we spent, how long were we in the ghetto trailer?
About 2.5 years maybe.
Yeah, and then before that, we didn't, of course, have a washer dryer at the RV park. They had a washer dryer station there, but half time it wasn't working properly, and it'd always be busy. But in the ghetto trailer, we had just one of those little, and my friend Carol Cap gifted us with this.
Oh, that was so wonderful.
Yeah, it was this portable washer you put in the washing machine. You hand filled it and stuff. But geez, I don't know how many loads I did. We gave it to our neighbors because they didn't have anything like that. Well, they did, but it got burned up in the fire. They're the ones that lost that trailer to a fire. So we gave it to them, because it's been a gift to us. But I love that thing, and it really saved us so much money. But I love being able to have a washer dryer again and on the same level. Just love it. Absolutely love it. It's so nice just to be able to throw your clothes in, and especially bedding. We used to have to always wait on the comforters and stuff and take them to the laundromat, which could cost you $20 easy if you have a lot of comforters and blankets, and we did. And,
Remember, we got to a point where instead of washing, we'd end up buying another comforter.
I got to that point. Did I want to? It would cost me, we have a lot of bedding now. But, I was really going through it there when I was super sick. Before I got put in ICU and stuff, I had puked all over all our bedding, both of ours. I had bled all over both of ours. I had wet all over both of ours. I mean, I couldn't control anything going in and coming out. I mean, that's how Brad knew he needed to call an ambulance because, I'm just not keeping anything down. And, but, yeah.
And I felt so bad for you because you were so upset, and
I know, I remember I kept apologizing.
yeah,
Because I kept getting sick, and, then he would go clean out that bowl and stuff, and I don't remember that much of that day. Miraculously, we had gone and picked up the grocery order. I'd helped carry it in and stuff and put it away, but I don't want to repeat that.
no,
I don't think we still have heard from any more specialists for either one of us. Brad's got that wound care and stuff. Oh, I didn't tell you guys that. Okay, Brad went to the doctor yesterday. That's why we weren't on. Brad went to the doctor yesterday, and of course they already called. His A1C is super high. Was it 12 something?
10.1, I think it was.
And of course then they. Sorry, I'm trying to look. Oh, I do have an endocrinologist appointment, honey.
Okay.
So the hematologist is not called, and if they're doing a pulmonologist or not.
Yeah, because isn't the endocrinologist, isn't that both of our appointments are like 5 minutes apart?
No, that's our regular doctor, honey.
Oh, okay.
The endocrinologist is the one that will do our diabetes and stuff.
Okay.
They already called and said they want to have you do that too.
Do what too?
The endocrinologist.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just looking. But anyway, Brad had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and he's doing fine on his weight and everything. He thought he had gained all this weight, and I kept telling him he hadn't. But he's doing fine on his weight and everything. I mean, he's still heavier than a normal man his size, I guess.
Yeah.
But for him, he used to be a heck of a lot heavier. So, and I'm super proud of you for that, because I know it's not easy.
Well, and I've always been a big guy.
You have, and I don't like super skinny guys, no offense, but I prefer my men to have some meat on them, and, I like his nice broad-shouldered and everything. So, he had already done a fast, because we knew that they were going to want blood work on him. So they will do that. He has an infected toe. We don't know what happened. I check his feet every night. I always visually check his feet. Ever since he had an infected toe. And I think you do the same on me. And looking, and all of a sudden there was like a chunk out of the bottom of his toe. Now, Brad had no feeling in his feet at all. In fact, last time that he had an infected toe, the specialist was carving out chunks of his skin and dead tissue, and Brad had no feeling. So, So I looked, and I'm like, I had to take a picture of it, because I'm like, he couldn't see it. And then we've been watching it, and then, like, a couple of days later, the top of his toe, right behind the nail bed, is getting really red and swelling. Well, I pushed on it and stuff. There was no pus coming out. I kept cleaning his wound site. But I said to him Tuesday, I said, it's a good thing you're going to the doctor, because I'd like to have him take a look at that toe. So they think it's infected. They put him on antibiotic. And then wound care is going to be calling and getting with him. If they don't call tomorrow, I would call them.
Yeah.
Because I was under the impression they were supposed to get right to it. That's not something you just let go.
But how many times have we been to the doctor and the doctor acts like, that this is something that needs to be addressed immediately? And then you get the specialist, and they're like, oh,
okay, but
yeah.
With diabetics, definitely need to address.
That's true.
You can easily end up losing a foot. You've seen it happen with other people.
Yeah.
I have too. They talked about maybe having to amputate that toe years ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, I would call them tomorrow, morning even, and you know, have them get with the doctor's office, you need to get in there.
Yeah.
You know, and it's really easy to find. It's right across from the cardiologist,
Okay.
which is that building right in front of our doctor.
Yeah.
So, but we're worried about that. I haven't looked at your toe besides the bottom of it today, so I don't know if it's looking. Is it looking the same?
It's still red.
Okay. Is it swelling up anymore?
Right now that foot is puffy.
I know it is. Are you? What are you? What are you cutting up?
Mushrooms.
Oh, I thought you were going to use canned.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, okay. He's making shrimp Alfredo with. Are you putting broccoli into? He's doing broccoli and mushroomed in with it. So that'll be good. I've done dishes, the cat litter box, laundry, and fold laundry because we're separating out what'll go in his room and what'll go in that front bathroom because we've already bought, and I know some of you guys already know this, but we've already bought the curved shower curtain rod, which makes that just a little roomier. We bought the shower bench. We bought the shower head, nozzle with the hose. We bought the extra long hose. If you're looking for that extra long hose, you won't be doing that. Yeah, I was just going to tell you, it's in this laundry basket.
Oh, no, that's scary.
So my craft stuff is over here. So, yeah, that's what we've been doing is I'm not sure what they expect to do. I was hoping the doctor was going to put him on a fast-acting insulin, and I guess he's not going to. So I guess I'll keep sharing my Novolog until he sees an endocrinologist.
Well, that's what I was going to say. He's got me seeing an endocrinologist.
But the endocrinologist appointment for me isn't until the end of March.
Yeah.
And I still have not heard from the nephrologist, which is really super irritating because I really don't want my kidney disease to keep advancing. I'd like you to, So, but it'll work out. When you least expect it, And everything I don't want to have done right now, they want to call and mess with. Like, schedule your mammogram. Well, we got enough crap going on. I'm not going to even mess with that right now. I'll mess with that later. My boobies can be squished later. So, I'm just looking to make sure that nobody has called to set up an appointment for nephrology. And we have called, and we've even talked to the nephrology office, and they're waiting on some kind of blood work result from our doctor. So, that's what's going on there. Charlie? No. Stop.
That's Diesel.
I know. So, needs another diamond painting. Charlie and Heidi. Stop. So this one is for Brett. We're going to have it in his bathroom. Like I said, we've already gotten everything for his bathroom. It's just him assembling it. Isn't that pretty? He really likes it, don't you, hon?
I do.
So, now I'm going to get another one ready to start, of course. So, but I'm really happy with it. It was fun to do. Well, that's the one I was talking about was parts of it weren't that fun because there's a lot of dark area and stuff. The next one I'm going to do, let me see. I haven't figured out which one I'm going to do yet. I could do, this one's kind of like almost an abstract painting looking one. Or these two are sunsets. This one is a really pretty. Let me see if you guys see that. Maybe I'll do that one. I don't know. And then this one. Oh, that's the one I got from Brad's bedroom, actually. The one I just showed you guys. He already knows about it.
Which one is that?
That's that really colorful sunset, and it's got the sailboat. And then this one is, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll do this. I think I'll do this one that is for Brad's bedroom. I think that's the one I'll do. And it's not a super big one. Let's open it up and see what it's like. Shall we? Okay. Okay. I know it's a smaller one because the bigger one they wanted like $20 for, and I'm like, oh no. You always get your drills, as they call them. Some people call them beads, but they refer to them as your drills.
I call them beads.
You always get them this. This is why Brad has no friends. This is a very small one. Holy crap.
And then I have other adjectives to describe what kind of beads that I hear when they get dropped on the ground.
And this is, I'm ignoring him. And this
I
is
noticed that.
this one.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm going to do that one next. That'll be a good one. So, I will do that one, and that one will do for his room. You know, or wherever he wants it. So, and I'm a girlify my room. It's going to be, well, I'm torn because, see, I'm going to make part of it horror props in my studio area. And then the other part I'm going to make all girly. So maybe I'll put rose petals or something around some of the heads, horror prop heads and stuff. Maybe I'll put a rose in one of their mouths or something.
That would work.
See, this is why I don't do this like out in the front room, because it does scare some people. They think, what the hell have I gotten into now? So I just like horror props. Okay, I like horror movies.
Nothing wrong with that.
I love me a good horror movie. There's nothing like a good horror movie, especially on a chilly October night and it's dark out, and you might be hearing like rustling of leaves and stuff yourself. Maybe you're a little scared because it's getting close to Halloween, and then you watch a really great. Now I like the mind twister type. I don't like just to hack them and slash them. I like where it really messes with your mind some. You have to pay really close attention, and they're more like thrillers, and then, something will develop and you're like, oh my God, I never even thought that coming.
You prefer Silence of the Lambs
Yes.
or Friday the 13th?
Oh yeah, big time. And something will happen and Brad will even hear me go, oh, because I wasn't expecting that to happen, man. It's even like Orange is the New Black, and there's one scene where this one woman who's dying of cancer is given the van keys. And so she's driving down the road, and this other woman had just escaped from the prison. This mean black woman. And so then this woman, I think her name was Rosa, driving down the highway, and she hits her, and that body goes flying, and you're like, oh! Because you weren't expecting it at all. Right, Brad?
Hey, sweetie.
Or when I surprise Brad with something, he'll go, oh! And I'll say, gotcha. Didn't I do something like that to you not too long ago?
I don't know. Now I'm starting to get scared.
Good. Always be scared. You never know with me what's coming about, do you?
No shit.
It was so funny. I got to tell you guys one more little thing. Charlie, love him some rice, okay? Oh, here it comes. And love him some chicken. Now, Charlie, man, he loves fish. Hi, what are you doing? Hi, mwah, I love you too. So, anytime you eat any rice, Charlie sits there in front of you because he thinks, first of all, he's thinking, why are you eating his dog food? So they have rice every night. And if you have chicken, he's thinking, why are you eating chicken without me? And fish, he's just like, well, I like fish too. So earlier I start cook. We have a rice cooker, and so I started more rice. I was doing dishes. That's my chore. Is Brad cooks and I do the dishes and clean up some. And you clean up some as you cook.
Yeah.
So I was cleaning up, and I started more rice because the rice pot sitting there. I knew had Brad and I talked earlier. He was in his bedroom cleaning it out, and then I set it cooking. And every so often I see Charlie go out, and he'll sit right in front of the rice maker, and he'll be sniffing because it's steaming and stuff. He'll be sniffing and wagging his tail, and then he'll come and look at me. Then he'll go back out there and keep doing the same thing because he knew that we were cooking rice. So.
Well, remember, the other day when I did the chicken char suey and fried rice.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He about wet himself.
Yeah.
He wanted us to share with
Well,
him.
and we for our first meal for lunch, we had what we call eggs and rice. Is Brad, mix the rice with some soy sauce and butter, and then he'll cook eggs over easy and just put them on top, and then we'll cut them up and we eat 'em. We eat it like that. It's a meal, and it's quick, easy, and inexpensive. And Charlie sat in front of me and again about wet himself because he just knew I wasn't going to finish it, and I didn't. I ate about 2/3 of it. And Brad, same thing. He ate about 2/3. And, those dogs couldn't wait till we gave them that.
Yeah.
Did he already eat?
No, I was just getting ready to feed them.
Oh, yeah, getting ready to feed him. He will sit there, as Brad says, in Brad's back pocket when Brad's preparing their food. Now we have them split a can of food, and then we mix rice in with it. What, hon?
Drooling on my knee, too.
Drooling on his knee. You don't like that, though.
No. It's still awful creepy.
It is. So, anyway.
And then Cat has to sit here and give me stink eye.
She's not right now, though.
No, because she's asleep.
No.
Oh.
Well, it's hard to tell because, cats don't always sleep with their eyes all the way shut. We had one cat, wasn't it Bitsy? Or was it Misty?
Misty.
Who would sleep with her eyes open. Kind of like Brad was apparently last night when he's talking to me. Sometimes, though, I've gotten Brad to agree with some things. I'll, wake him up. Because I want to talk to him, and I've gotten him to agree to a few things. And then the next day, he'll be like, what? And I'm like, you said we could last night. Right, honey?
Yeah.
Now he's not falling for it anymore.
Well, that's, what you said earlier about me telling you, oh, yeah, I already got your whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, see, that's where I learned that from.
Anyway, I'm hoping you guys have a great Thursday. And I probably won't make a video until Saturday afternoon or so. And, so I'm hoping you guys are going to have a good weekend. And I hope the weather's nice. That would be so nice. Anything else, hon?
Nope.
Oh, look at Charlie. He's right in front of that rice pot. Brad started to dish out rice, and he is so happy right now.
Yeah, this is times where I wish our little kitchen island was a little taller.
Yeah.
Or Charlie was a little shorter, one or the other.
He is a happy dog.
Right.
Look at him. He's so happy right now.
Calm down here, little man.
He's so happy, Dad.
I know. That's what's scary.
Yeah, he is so happy. He's right there in front of the... Oh, Nixie smells the rice, too.
Yeah.
Charlie can start talking because he wants to be fed.
No.
Charlie, are you hungry? Are you hungry? Yeah? You're being swarmed. He's all happy. So, anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Remember, I love you. Cherish your friendship so very much. I hope you're doing okay, Kathy. I think about you and worry about you all the time. And Carol, you're just awesome. I love sharing stuff with you. And everybody else.
You got some amazing friends.
I do. I can't imagine my life without you guys. I just can't. And, I was talking with my friend Joe, who became a widow a few years ago and stuff. And, all of you, the rest of you that comment. And even if you don't comment, but you watch all the time, I'm saying, hey, girl. Hey, how are you? And I'm saying, bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.